Hey guys. Listen, I wanted to do a quick video on some stocks that I'm looking at and I have, and give you guys some updates on them. Some new ones that I like too. First, let me start with Rlftf, the greatest stock that ever lived in the world, that ever was created. Let me tell you, that's my favorite by far. My absolute favorite. So if you do anything, get into Rlftf. That's R as in Ralph, L as in Larry, F as in Frank, T as in Tommy, F as in Frank. That's Rlftf. It is a cure or a therapeutic for COVID that works. It seems to work. First, let me say these are all my opinions, but this is what I'm reading, and I've been studying this thing for about 2 months. I've been sitting on this for about 2 months. This thing just got they just applied for approval from the FDA for a full approval, for an EUA approval, an emergency use approval. And I believe they're going to get it very soon. This thing's going to go crazy. It's sitting at about 56 cents right now. It's perfect time to get in here. I see this thing running way over dollars when it's done. Just think about the possibilities of this thing if it's secure. So far, there's been nothing but great news. They're saying the results are phenomenal. There's more trial results coming. They submitted a trial result, like I said, 19 out of 21. Worked out great. The only side effect they had was a very small percentage of people got a little bit of diarrhea, and that's it. I mean, that was a very small percentage, maybe 4 out of them, and that was nothing. They cured it. So, like I said, that's my favorite. Get in on that if you can. Again, do your own diligence. This is just my opinion. Don't buy anything based on me. I'm just telling you what I'm doing and what I like. So Rlftf is my favorite by far. By far. The second one I love is Tobaf. That's T as in Tommy, O as in orange, B as in baseball, A as in apple, F as in Frank. What this is, man, guys, you ready for this? It's a tobacco-less cigarette, okay? So, in other words, and it tastes just like a cigarette from what I'm hearing. I've seen their company, I've seen their rollout, I've seen their production, I've seen their manufacturing plant, I've seen their where they store their boxes, I've seen stuff is getting ready to go. They just secured a $30,000 store agreement where they're going to be in 30,000 stores within, I believe, December. They also just got their first big order by a huge distributor. I'm sorry, I don't know their name off the top. You could research it. But they're a huge distributor in Ohio. They distribute all kinds of big name cigarettes. So they're going to be distributing this. I mean, that's huge. That's huge for them. This stock originally was around, I seen it at 60 cents. I got in at 90 cents. This thing exploded every day, about 30 cents on average. It took its first green day yesterday. It dropped, but I believe that was because the stimulus package wasn't approved. There was some problems there. So it kind of crashed. The whole market kind of crashed. So I think that's what pulled that back, and then people got a little scared. This thing is, it was up to 330, and now it pulled back. It pulled back to about 220 yesterday. It's around 240, 250 today. It's hovering. Perfect time to get in on this thing. Can you imagine what this can do? This is a cigarette that, think how many people smoke and they know the risks and they can't stop. This cigarette can replace that, and it'll be less dangerous. It doesn't have any nicotine or tobacco, and the good thing about this cigarette is, why people a lot of times they smoke and they try to do something else, they try to try something else, and they always come back to it is because, or a lot of them come back to it is because of they don't have that nicotine or that feeling. This cigarette has CBD oil in it, and it tastes just like a regular cigarette. So the CBD oil doesn't make the people want that nicotine. They don't. It calms them down. So it's been tested. I don't know the absolute results, but I know it was favorable from what I read or from what I heard. So can you imagine? Can you imagine what this cigarette can do? Can you imagine this is a multi-trillion-dollar industry, I believe. It's at least a trillion-dollar industry. Imagine if this thing just gets 0.1% of the market. I mean, it'd be ridiculous. And this could, who knows, this could take over all cigarettes. Just think about that for a second. Can you imagine what this could run to? So that's my second favorite, Tobaf. Take a look at that. My third favorite right now was one I was kind of getting scared. I was getting ready to get off of, but now I'm happy with it, is Alyi. That's A-L-Y-I. That's A as in apple, L as in Larry, Y as in yellow, I as inside, insider. So take a look at that one. That's an electric motorcycle. They just released a prototype, and there's going to be some more catalysts coming down the room. It ran today already. It started at, I believe it was under 0.01 cents, and it ran to 0.1 I want to say. So it went up about 40-50% already. It's kind of hovering around there. I could see this thing running all week, so keep an eye on that. That thing seems to have come back to life. I mentioned this one a while back in one of my videos. And also a fourth one that I got in today is, and I got in and got out, and I made some nice little money. It was called Etfm. A buddy of mine online here, James Vader, I'm going to give him all that credit because he told me about it, and I looked at it and I loved it. What this is a air purifier filter. It's like a big tubular, I think it's got ultralights. I don't know all the details, but I know it's cleans the room of COVID, and you know, I could see this thing being in every office, every school, all over the place. You know, because one of the things with HVAC is it circulates the molecules of the COVID or whatever they call them, and this thing supposedly kills all that, so you won't even have to worry about recirculating and everything. It's gonna be huge. Okay, so look at that. I might wait. Like I said, I got in at 0.0012. I mean, I bought 1 million shares. It's dirt cheap. It's like a fraction of a penny. Then it went up to 0.0017. I cashed out. I'm going to probably go back in tomorrow morning, see if it drops. I'm going to let it see if it drops a little bit. Hopefully it'll drop under 10. I'm going to get back in this. I don't know, it might run again today, but keep an eye on that one. That's my fourth favorite. James, thank you for that one. Beautiful. So that's my quick run off on these guys. So remember, Rlftf, my favorite by far. If you do anything, do that. Second, Tobaf. Third is Alyi right now. Fourth is Etfm. So keep an eye on all four of those guys. Again, don't buy anything based on me. I'm just giving you my opinion on these stocks. Hopefully you can do your own D&D. And guys, if you have any other stocks that you like or other tips, put them in my thing. I'll check them out. Love to do it like James did today. Caught a winner there. So guys, yeah, put them in, share with the world. Let's make some money out here and stay safe. Be good to each other and enjoy your day, guys. I'll talk to you later.